See, the thing is with pet owners, they will be judging your business from the moment they step foot in your practice, whether that's how they've been greeted, whether that's how your waiting room looks like, the front desk, it's all being picked up. The thing is though, unlike the big corporate chains, your clinic has the opportunity to feel genuinely personal, and not just like a conveyor belt. Once you meet the pet owner and you get them into your consultation room, make this time feel very personable, almost like a relationship. They're being vulnerable. They're bringing you their pet. They have so much trust in you. They have you up here. So really just be very mindful of that and respect that. I know to a lot of vets out there that seems very obvious, but be extra mindful of this, because they will remember how you made them feel in the first 20 seconds. Use this time to really listen, not just tick boxes. Educate, add as much value as you can during these 20 minutes. It's not just, right, okay, let's get this done with. Honestly, ask personal questions. This is like, it can almost be like a therapy session for some pet owners. For a lot of people, their pet is the most important thing they have. And you will actually see some people's most vulnerable sides come out when they're talking about their pet. This is why I'm such an advocate in independently owned vet practices. The big corporate businesses do not care. They don't care as much. Customer loyalty, customer satisfaction isn't incentivized with them. So they're obviously not going to prioritize it in the same way you will. So look, I'm not going to tell you how to do a consultation. You know how to do that. It's the after, it's the follow-up. That's where most practices drop the ball. How many of you are sending a quick recap or a quick summarization of what you've talked about during that consultation? Sending them an email saying, great meeting you today. Here's how to take care of Luna's health. So simple, but makes a massive impact. Is it really upselling if you're actually putting the best interests of that pet first? For example, map out the next 6 to 12 months of pet care. Make your service known. A lot of people will not know that you offer that. Something as simple as, we'll likely see her again for a dental around X amount of months, or her boosters in this many weeks. They're more than aware that they're in control of whether they come back or not. But you saying this makes you sound organised, proactive, unlike one of those one and done corporate vets. And look, I've made several videos on this already, but use social media. The machine learning and algorithms are way more advanced than you can ever imagine. The retargeting is ridiculous. So by that I mean, someone comes into your vet practice, they're happy, okay? Then then they're home scrolling through Facebook. If you're constantly posting videos on what you're up to, who you've treated, they will get that. If you post nothing, they have nothing to retarget them with. You have to post. This will be a free way of always getting them to remember you. It is free, by the way. And by the way, if you put paid ads on top of that, the retargeting will blow your mind. With £10 a day, you can get like 3 new people in for a health checkup on a consistent basis. But that's a totally different video. I actually do a consultation talking about how to set that up. Look, if I had to summarize how you can really get the upper hand, it's just by being really personal. If you give a pet a jag, a message or a text or a WhatsApp saying, hey, how's Luna doing after that jab? This really builds emotional connection. It's the kind that corporates wish they could fake. Just think about it logically. If someone puts their pet as, top 3 most important things in their life, and you're a person that cares for one of the top 3 most important things in their life, where do you think they will regard you? Think of it logically. You're helping, you're protecting, you're increasing the longevity of that thing they have so close to their heart. They will regard you so highly. So the thing is though, corporate vets don't care about that thing. That's why you can really step in, you can offer that. I can sit in front of this camera and tell you, as someone who does marketing for vet practices for a living, that I will always be beaten by a positive advocate of a previous customer. A previous customer ranting on about how good a job you done will always be the loudest. They will always back you up the most. Will produce results that I can't even match. So that personable touch will create like a cult-like following in your vet practice. There's a full way to engineer that. There's a science behind it. That's what I really optimize for, creating cult-like followings. But look, like I said, I'm doing a consultation. But yeah, that summarizes this quick video. I am doing a consultation, like I said. It's the link below. If you want to have a conversation, talk about your vet practice, how you want to attract more customers. Happy to speak to you guys, and yeah, next video coming soon.